Welcome to the AIM stand here at SMT Hybrid Packaging. I'm delighted to be joined by Eric Moen, who's the Business Development Manager.
Correct, good to be here.
Nice to see you, Eric.
Thank you.
Last couple of times we visited the AIM stand, we've been talking about the two new alloys that you brought out last year, the REL 61 and the REL 22, which both have very specific applications. Tell us a bit about how the rollout has gone on both these products.
The rollout's going very well. We've seen companies, particularly in automotive and in lighting, anyone that's dealing with a product that needs to be robust in the field, that needs years and years of durability. These alloys are now being embraced very well by the electronics industry, but particularly automotive and lighting.
Right. Okay. So for automotive, for harsh environments, lighting, it works. Very well, very reliably.
It does. We have a product that basically is a drop-in replacement for SAC 305, has much higher durability, goes through the shock testing, all of the testing that's required, and people are embracing it because it's a much lower price, dramatically lower price.
Right, okay. And what about, so the other one, that was the REL 22 you're talking about there, so.
Correct.
What about the REL 61? That's been used more in wave and applications.
It's it does. They say that it does it all. It's one that you can use. A lot of times now, when someone uses the SAC alloy, they have to find different suppliers for bar solder, for the core solder, for all of the different components. Right. This is one where you can get the same alloy in your wave, you can get the same alloy in your flux, in your cord solder, and so it's making it much easier for them to streamline it, and even on their bombs, and to be able to say, we want the exact same alloy all the way throughout the process.
Right. Okay. So it's complementary to the whole suite of AIM products.
Correct.
So there's been a lot of change and expansion at the same time in AIM recently. Let's start off here with Europe. Because Europe, you've got 3 new managers, I believe, in 3 dividing up the territories. Can you explain a little bit about what happens here in Europe? Absolutely.
We wanted to be able to give better local coverage in different regions. We have Petr Bedinek, who's in Eastern Europe, covering the Baltics, covering it down into Italy. We have a manager who's covering Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. We have a Western Europe manager who's now covering UK all the way through Scandinavia. And our goal is to be able to respond faster with professional advice. We also have technical managers that can come out and evaluate someone's process. So we have been doing a lot of expansion in that. And the customer can go to aimsolder.com. They can put their region that they're located, and we'll be able to follow up rather quickly. They'll be able to pick that right off of our website.
So let's look a little bit wider, globally. What's happening in Asia? What's happening in South America?
Absolutely. Well, first off, we do manufacture product in Poland, in Łódź, Poland, and actually they're getting ready to kick the doors down and double in size. We're real excited about that. A lot of companies may specify a product in the U.S. And want to be able to get the same product in Mexico. We manufacture our product in Juarez, Mexico. Right. But they want to be able to have the same process in Europe. So now we're producing in Łódź, Poland.
Why produce it in 2 locations like that? Is that partly to get around some of the reach requirements for materials, or is that just a case of saving on shipping by having it locally?
It does save on shipping. It does save on tax issues. It does save on. Many companies want a locally sourced product. They don't want to bring their product, pay the tariffs and customs from, say, the U.S. or from China only. So by having a physical manufacturing plant in Poland, covering all of Europe, by having a physical manufacturing plant in Juarez, covering Mexico and into the U.S., a plant in Montreal. We have a physical plant in Shenzhen, China, and we're building a new factory which will be opening by the end of Q1, just about 2 hours outside of Shanghai. There's a lot of expansion going on, and we're excited because part of it has to do with these alloys.
Right, that's great. And what's driving most of your expansion? I mean, areas? Is it mostly like automotive related, or are there any specific footprints?
Automotive is a big part of our expansion, but we have a lot of mid-tier customers and a lot of small customers. Our expansion has been more about technical support. We pride ourselves on, in any part of the world, not only having the sales support, but having a technical engineer that can come in, look at your process and evaluate and determine what the best product or solution is. Also, all of our facilities, particularly in Juarez, we have a full service lab. We have people all the time that say, can we bring our engineers in, help us better understand the optimal process for solder paste. So one of the big components for us is not just sales, it's technical support.
That's great. That's great. Well, it's great to see how AIM is expanding as a company, and your success with your recent alloys. So thanks, congratulations, Eric, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Trevor. Thank you so much.